video. I'm at my friend's house or whatever. So if you're hearing this, ignore it. At this point, we got the little doggy downstairs. You know, these dogs are definitely real
Bitch, you in that fucking rifle
But
and get the fuck out, bitch.
we gonna get straight into it, yo. Today we just gonna be talking about why I feel like I can never like really be accepted in Hollywood. We don't want to hear that. One for one. I feel like majority of people in Hollywood has portrayed this image that like a fake person. And what I mean by a fake person, I mean they'll post somebody on their social media page and they don't even really like the person, but for whatever reason it's beneficial type of a thing. And it's like crazy to me because normally when you post people on your social media page, your supporters are going to think that you're really close with these people, so they're going to want to follow these people and support these people just because you support these people. So you guys have to stop doing that. Like literally stop doing that. Don't post people on your social media page that you don't want other people to like, you know, tune into them, because that would just be a bit much, okay? And that kind of just makes my point. Like I can't do it because I feel like me, as far as social media, I'll show love to everybody on social media, and a lot of the times, like I really don't really give it too much thought, but unfortunately everybody else do. So you just gotta really take that into consideration. And my friend can't get on camera because she just walking around in her drawers or whatever. So we can't show her. Maybe if she put some clothes on, whole bar. Fake for me, like, you know, it's just too much. And a lot of the times people's self-esteem be so low for whatever reason. Like I don't know what they go through, but their self-esteem be so low, so they kind of just project that on other people that's coming in. And I feel like back in the day, like Hollywood was welcoming to new people to come in and go through those trials and tribulations. But I feel like now it's like it's at a time in life where it's like I feel like the people in Hollywood don't even want new people in. You know, they're like scaring them away, they're pushing them away, they're trying to intimidate them, they're trying to make them scared for whatever reason. And it's like I don't know if it's just like a hating thing or if they really trying to save the person. You know, like are you trying to save somebody or are you really just hating? Like I don't know, because I feel like you can never get too mad when people push you away, because they could be trying to save you and you don't want to miss out on your blessing, all because your pride and you want to just go for it. Like you want to just force your way in somewhere that like, you know, going to the extreme limit to get, you think because somebody told you no, you think that it's okay to go around and, you know, somehow try to get your way in there. And that kind of just bring negative energy into your life, because that was never supposed to be your journey. So just like forcing your way to step over someone to take their journey, and then you're not successful, or you know there's no plan set up for you because that just was not your story. You know, try to be right. Just be my whole thing about Hollywood. Like I'll never understand why people step over people's shoes all because they gotta know. Like if you gotta know, that means that wasn't for you. Like, you know, it don't mean knock the next person out who is actually for, kind of a thing. Like, and with Hollywood, I feel like on social media, it's okay to follow people. I feel like when it's being done to you, all of a sudden you have like, you know, something to say about it. And for example, it's like somebody will, you know, get their hair done or get their makeup done, or go to a hosting or go to a club with, you know, an individual, but yet it could be somebody else sitting back, like, you know, like, oh dang, she hanging with somebody I don't like. So when that person hangs with somebody you don't like, all of a sudden, you know, your mind is telling you to go into, you know, why she doing that kind of move. And that part of it, I never understand it. Like, I don't understand it because I'm the type of friend, like, I don't... You got McDonald's? You got Chick-fil-A?
Yeah.
Good. Now go in your room and eat it and enjoy it. I'm the type of person where I don't judge people by who they hang with. I let people hang with who they want to hang with, regardless of how I feel about those people. Like, unless it's somebody that's just like, you know, like I got into a physical altercation with, like, and we're really like enemies and don't like each other, like that's different. But as far as like he say, she say, it don't bother me. But it only gets to a point where it bothers me when it's like, it be like current stuff going and all of a sudden you're with that person. You know, like it be stuff like that. It's not like, oh, weeks or months down the line you pop up with these people. Like when you directly pop up right with these people, like immediately after me getting into it with them, like yeah, that's definitely gonna raise a red flag, because it's just like, why would you do that? And it gets to a point where it's like the world is full of all type of people, so you can, you know, you have that option to find a makeup artist or a hairstylist or even somebody to go to the club with. Like it's so many people you can choose. But when you make impulsive, like, you know, things craving attention, and then you go trying to hang with people that people don't like, and then you can't be surprised when these people don't like you, or you can't be surprised when these people have nothing good to say about you. Be surprised if they're in a position to end your career and they do that. Like you can't be surprised. You can't be surprised, especially somebody like me, like in a position I have plans on playing in the future in Hollywood. Like my plans is like up here and y'all gonna be down here, so I'm like a prime example of somebody who you kind of really don't want to, like, you know, tit for tat with. Like why would you do that? And you know that there's a possibility that I might be working for executives in the industry. Like, you know I'm about to have a whole degree. Like you know the plan, you know the plan, whether it works or not, you know the plan. So it's like you can't really just be, you know, causing problems with the wrong people, cause issues with little artists and, you know, like little people down here. But when you got people that's aiming to get here, like those aren't the ones you kind of want to pick problems with. And sometimes you have to train your mind. You have to train your mind and say, don't do it. Like, just might be in a position to take me out. Like, I'm not gonna do it, just in case. Like, I'm gonna sit back on it a little bit and just like don't be so impulsive when your emotions involved, because a lot of the time emotions is involved. A lot of the times you have to really sit back and let time tell you, because if you act impulsive, like you might do something you can't come back from. Like you just never know, you know. So you can't be too impulsive, but definitely pick and choose your battles. And this battle on Ghetto Confessions is just not one that you want to pick, because I literally have too much time on my hands, too much time. And another thing, you can't really like pick your battles with people that's like looking at the industry from the outside. They always have an advantage on anybody in the inside, because it's like when you're in the inside, you don't really notice certain things. You know, once you get in the inside, like once you get in the inside, it's like it's no way possible for you to ever see it from the outside. No matter who tells you, that people are telling you is always like, you know, holding something back to have something on you, so you'll never fully know exactly what's going on. And I think that'd be the problem. Like people get to a point in their career where they think, you know, everybody got their back and I'm cool with everybody and I have enough money that they could put me in this room. That's cool. But a lot of the times the rooms you be in don't be rooms that you should be in. So that's all like a personal clout problem. I don't know what y'all be doing around people that don't have your best interests. Like, I don't know. Like, I personally would never know. But I know me, on the other hand, I can't be around people that don't have my best. Like, you know, it just make me feel uncomfortable. Like, and eventually I'll like, you know, like, I'll disappear. Like, I'll fly right out of here. Like, and it don't even mean that I leave mad or I leave like revenge. It's not that. It's just like, you know, time is time and time is money. So it's like you're wasting time in somewhere you're not supposed to be. It can kind of block your blessing, you know. And that's just more so what I'll be saying about you know, taking people's spot and doing all that. As I stated earlier, and we're gonna wrap that part of it up. But it's just a prime example. Like sometimes it's like the wrong place at the wrong time, and that's why you don't get your blessings because you're just never at the right place at the right time. So that's just more so what I'm trying to say. Like you really have to stop the self envy towards people because you know it's not even like that kind of thing. But I do know that Hollywood is that type of playground, and it will never change. It's always like a chess game. So it's like if you know higher up people, you just get to a mental point where you think, oh, it'll never happen to you, or you know, she can't take me down because she don't even know these people, or she don't even have this much money, so it's no way possible for her to take me down. And that's not the case, because people can change overnight, like in a blink of an eye. Like they could be your manager, they could be, you know, in a higher position than you. So I definitely take that into consideration, and that's what kind of keep me going, because I do know it's not about where you at, like it's about where you going kind of a thing. So I do know I'm one of those people that in a blink of an eye, like it could be that season. So always like, you know, mentally prepared for that. Like, but as far as the BS that comes with it, I don't think I'll ever be. It's always something new. Like the world is full of surprises, so I'm sure there's like so many ways to piss me off that I haven't even like, you know, conquered yet. So when it happens, it's just like no way. And I'm older now, so now that I'm older, it's different. When I was younger, it's just like, you know, I'll have an episode and somebody will calm me down and then I'll just go. But now I'm older, there's nobody to calm me in this lifetime because it's like I'm too old for that, and there's not really nobody who's gonna say, you know, don't throw your life away, you know. So that's just pretty much it. But we're definitely gonna take a shot of something. We got some,